feel like I'm actually closer in age to my professors than anybody I'm in class with. Almost all of them, because a bunch of them are young too, like straight out of grad school young.
Tristan, now please check your.
I take that back. He's 66. Yeah, we have a 66-year-old freshman. You're not young, or you're not old.
I'm gonna bring Craig on in here.
My school is majority traditional students.
He's a non-matriculated.
What does traditional mean? What does that mean?
Like 18.
Straight out of high school.
Freshmen, yeah. Straight out of Compton.
Yeah, no, so that was the one thing, like, I was asking. I was like, how many non-traditional students do you have? And they're like, none.
Now recording.
Oh my god, Craig.
Now recording.
It's Craig.
It's
Craig,
gonna be Craig.
Craig is now here.
Before I leave, I just want to say one thing, Zim.
Yes.
I love you. Oh, I had 2 things to say. Shabingus.
Skip.
I don't understand.
So I think you going to go get your nails done would be really enriching to your life.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah. No, it would be fun.
Craig, tell Zim to get his nails done.
No, Craig, strike that from the record.
What if you went and got a pedicure? What if you went and got a pedicure? Ooh,
I've had a pedicure before.
The one time I got a pedicure was when I was in high school and I was in dance and I had to tell them to leave my calluses and they looked at me like I was insane.
Leave my dead flesh.
Because you need those. Because you need the calluses when you dance.
Yeah. Sure.
Also,
Sure you do.
I fear that a bunch of people now think I'm crazy because I was crashing out over some biology homework earlier.
It's fine. I crash out all the time.
Speaking of crashing out,
happened like 20 minutes ago. Let's kill some racists, guys! Yay!
Hell yeah! Let's go.
All right, well, we're streaming, recording. Craig's here. Everyone's here. We're all good. And now I only have one person in the Fantasy Plus.
You sent the fantasy? Where is it?
I'm going to send the link for the umpteenth time. And it's in the...
It's pinned in LOR, I think.
To be fair,
not LOR, I'm sorry. Long Dark.
Fuck.
Sorry, if you don't remind me to do it, I'm not going to do it.
Just bookmark it in Chrome.
Yeah, honestly, I
think I do have it bookmarked in Chrome. Yeah, no, I do. I just forget to do it.
Well, then it is all on you, I'm afraid.
Sometimes it takes a new link for it to work. Sometimes the other ones don't work for me.
Yeah, same.
I'm going to turn some people up a little bit because I'm getting quiet sounds a little bit. Okay.
Turn me down. You don't want to hear me very loudly.
Shh, it's okay. Shh. Okay. I think we're good. Let's start the music. Here we go.
It's not good. I'm stuffing and it's not picking.
By the way, I was listening to this music earlier and I realized that the first track on this mix is straight out of the game. Anybody remember the game Dark Cloud?
Yes. Really old.
Yeah, it's like a PS2 original.
That sounds like it came out the year before I was born.
I think it was a PS1.
It came out before you were born, Emma. Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, a lot of things did.
Dark Cloud?
Sorry, not this one, but the next one. Or maybe
18.
it is this one. We'll see.
So,
Regardless.
2007. Yeah.
So, who wants to do a little recap of what happened last time?
We're gonna kill some racists.
Yeah, we traveled through the desert. We talked to Redbrand. He told us go kill some racists, and here we are.
Yes, you made it into the encampment. Everyone's kind of a little sus of you in there. Let's see. Liliana kind of got a little challengey with Red Brand's assumptions regarding your like intelligence or something like that.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
You imply that he hates women.
Hmm.
Yes, he. It's not. None of that is really true. It's just that he.
Yeah, I was just doing it hoping he would give me more information.
He told you about the group of fanatics from the Ashen Purge that are holed up in a set of ruins close to War God's Pass. He told you and Marcira that if you do this task, if you go to the ruins and eradicate the zealot threat to the encampment, then he will forgive Marcira's debt.
That would be really nice.
He did not tell you how many there were. He probably doesn't know how many there are. Only that they were last seen at this place. And he offered you a place to stay for the night, food, drink, whatever you need. You are considered guests in his employ at this current state, and therefore you have a sort of protected status. That means no one in his clan can touch you. But I will not necessarily say that they won't have a few words to say.
Oh god.
We'll see.
I wasn't liking the way they were looking at my sister, so...
I think, yeah, we decided we weren't going to stay there. We were just going to make camp maybe somewhere else.
Correct. You remember also when Red Brand mentioned these zealots about that they were part of the Ashen Purge, or remnants of the Ashen Purge, hence the name of the episode. Gendry was very interested in this, to the point where he almost insisted that you guys take this path. And I think now you are just leaving Red Brand's tent. You are amidst this encampment of a lot of potential hostiles, maybe indifferent individuals, but for now, again, you are under the protection of Red Brand. And you are able to come and go as you please. So, let's get into it. You leave the tent after being commanded to do so by Red Brand and the two guards that are posted outside. As soon as you walk out, they fold back the tent flaps to the entrance, and then they stand in front of them, eyeing you suspiciously, but still a little indifferent. However, everyone else around the encampment seems to, I mean, many of them are curious, of course, but overall they're keeping to themselves. You're still alive, and therefore that's probably a good thing for you, at least they feel. All right, so you guys can take it away. What do you want to do?
I would hope it's a good thing that we're alive.
Well, that's one reassurance to all of the clan members there. The fact that you're alive means that he favors you.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say to my sister, what the fuck was that?
She looks at you and she says, I don't know what you're talking about. I thought that went pretty well.
You didn't tell me everything.
We're still alive, aren't we?
Yeah, that's supposed to just forgive the whole situation of you haven't repaid your debt. What debt?
She looks at you.
I haven't heard about any debt.
She says, just for the time being, just keep it to yourself. We will cross that bridge when we come to it.
Keep it to myself. You do realize that everyone heard that. And everyone in that tent heard that.
Yes, and
Wasn't like
everyone
he
can
was
hear you
exactly being subtle
now.
about it.
She's looking at you, and then everyone else who's looking at you and the conversation you guys are having. She's like, "Yeah, we got to keep it low."
And I thought I was a liar. Okay. Or, like most conversations we have, we can talk about this later.
Sounds good. About where we're at now, I've done my part. I suspect that the others would want to ask a few questions. At least I know I would. Otherwise, I'm going to probably find a nice, suitable space to rest for the day.
I assume you don't plan on helping us forgive your debt.
She looks at you. She says, "I will travel with you. I'm not looking to be, a layabout."
Yeah, you just refuse to get your hands dirty when it comes to what we're going to do.
She looks at you almost with a coy kind of look, and she says, "Now, don't go pretending that I don't have my own debts to pay that you will surely benefit from."
I don't have any debts.
She looks to the others.
Doing quite well.
She looks to Ashal. "And you, aren't you supposed to be in charge of her?"
Well,
He's not in charge of me.
yeah, we're partners in this.
I see. Does the partner have any say on this matter?
Why are you objectifying your sister? Just Ishal narrows his eyes.
Oh, shit.
She looks at you. She says, "That is not an answer I'm willing to give you right now." She looks to Geld, and she says, "You're far better company than I would like to give credit to, at least the others here. Would you like to maybe accompany me around the camp, get to know some people?"
I prefer not.
Oh, she was talking to Geld.
Oh,
talking to you.
Yeah, I thought. Look, she's been swinging around everyone like I don't fucking know.
She has taken a little bit of a liking to Geld because Geld's easygoing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Y'all think I haven't been noticing?
I just think
know.
Geld would nod as he's still just keeping watch.
Very well. You, me, let's go. Now, all of you, see you soon.
You, me, bed now.
Calling it.
Why
Calling
use
it
few
now.
word when? Why use many word when few word you were trying?
Oh, Tristan, you left at the best part.
Marcira heads just kind of willy-nilly towards a cluster of tents. Just probably getting ready to, I don't know, talk amongst the populace and get to know them. And she turns back to you guys. She says, "Are you coming? Or do I jump into the fray alone?"
He follows.
And she looks back at you, Shirali, and she just gives you a little wink.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with my partner. No way. I don't wanna fuck
Look.
you anymore.
Do you want this to start becoming romantical?
I also
Listen,
say Gil would. I think Gil would also look. I say
That's
Gil would
the-
look at you, Shirali. I say I'll
What?
make sure she stays safe.
What?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm real sorry.
Sen, I don't know. What, you and I can talk about this later. Talk about the
Yeah.
path that this partnership has been going down.
Okay. Meanwhile, what are Liliana, Ashal, and Sylvan thinking about doing at this moment?
I think I know what Liliana's doing.
I think Sylvan's just probably going to be kind of getting a lay of the land here, kind of scouting around and seeing just getting the layout, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not sure if stealing is a good idea in this one.
Give me a investigation check there, Sylvan. Just to get that lay of the land there. Well, so the first thing you notice immediately is that the encampment is very confined. There's a lot of things very close together, well clustered. You remember the walls, the exterior walls of the encampment being well fortified, well defended. You are in the Lion's Mouth, and there is very few places to go should things go wrong.
Sounds good. In that case, I think Sylvan will just say we should not keep Redbrand waiting.
Probably a good idea. Personally, you're allowed to obviously to spend the night, but in the morning you are expected to leave and get going. Chop chop, as he would say.
How long did it take us to get there?
To the encampment?
Like should we take a long rest? Or will we start getting exhaustion points if we don't?
Oh no, I think let me just remember here. You stayed at, let's see, the long rest was way back. I think you long rested before you got into the crags where you
I believe back in the whole lake, the pond.
right, the oasis. Yeah, I think
I feel like we rested after all that shit went down.
I believe that is the case, yeah.
So how long did it take us to get from there to?
So you're in the crags now. So it's about maybe 10 or so hours, I would say. Yeah, you're fine. You don't need a long rest.
All right, let me just see how many spell slots I have. 1 second.
After this day is done, you absolutely will need to rest. Otherwise, you'll be incurring some exhaustion.
I have 1 left.
You can get your spell slots back with a short rest, though I cannot.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have all my spell slots because I used the Pearl of Power. No, I'm good. I can go. I just can't use my disguise self.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah. I put disguise self before we met Redbrand. We should probably head out soon.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
You can totally get a jump on the mission.
No time
of
like
course.
the present. Yep.
Yep. I
All
at
right,
least
then.
want to head out. Even if we decide to rest somewhere else, Liliana's hopping on out of here.
Is there any side things you guys want to do here? Any thoughts or theories or questions? Anything you guys want to ask anyone here? Because once you leave here, it will be at least a little bit before you get back. But
If y'all
Can we
want
buy
to,
stuff?
there are some trading options. Yeah.
yeah. So if y'all are doing that, I think Liliana would take Gendry and just go outside of the place, and wait for you guys there.
So you'd be heading out of the western gates then. Okay.
Yeah,
I can
just because
follow Liliana.
I have an hour on this spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
And I'll follow her.
Okay. Anyone have any shopping they'd like to do? It's we can do it real quick here. Anything specific you're looking for, and I'll basically roll and see if it's here. If not, we'll just move on. Bring everyone here, because you're.
Can I do perception to see if there's anyone that looks even slightly friendly?
I mean, that would be more an insight.
Okay.
Because if you're scanning a group of people,
I mean, honestly, I don't think they're gonna.
I can
they're
tell
just
you
playing.
now that the vibe is certainly a little hostile, just slightly, because they don't know you.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay.
Perhaps their demeanor will change when we return.
Perhaps, yeah. If you're successful, then maybe
be
you
more
can.
hostile.
Yep, maybe you can curry a little favor. All right. So Liliana, Gendry, Sylvan, you guys are waiting out on the western gates. You pass through. Excuse me. Wow.
Bless you.
Wow.
Bless you.
Bless
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Yeah. Many blessings upon you. So the western gates are just like the main gates that you came through recently. Heavily guarded. Multiple people needed to open the doors. They do so. The one thing that stands out to you when they do is that as the doors are opening, there's almost this kind of squealing from the hinges. Like maybe this particular gate isn't
Isn't used as much.
as used as, yeah, that makes sense. But when it opens, you guys walk on through, and then they close pretty quickly. Same noise, almost like a rubbing, like a rusty rubbing or something. Might be an opportunity should you guys decide to change your minds in the future. We'll see.
Mm.
Anyways, they by protocol will keep the gate closed unless someone's actually coming through. So you guys are waiting outside while the gate is closed. Meanwhile, inside, we got Shirali, Marcira, Geld, Ishal, and I believe that's it for now.
Wayne?
Oh, Win, yes, he's here
Yeah,
as well.
Wayne.
Yep.
I forgot to say his name for a second.
Sorry, Win. I'm
Bruh.
sorry.
How's he
How
reacting to all of this? Is he doing okay?
Well, he doesn't really seem to fear what's going on right now. He's a little indifferent, you know, everyone's strangers, but he doesn't appear afraid. He will actually kind of scurry on over to all of you. He's been taking diligent notes and drawing illustrations of the encampment and basically having his nose buried in his notebook. He'll come over to you. He says, very good. Oh, so what do you think? These zealots that they want us to deal with, I think after that I might part ways with you, because if this is indeed going to be the only task that Redbrand has for me and, well, us, I should say, I will most likely find my way apart from you all afterwards.
Well, I'm just gonna probably, yeah, just kind of do my thing. He just kind of gestures over to his cult members and to to Shirali.
Mm-hmm. He'll look at Shirali.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's gonna
What
look
is
at you.
he-
Hell,
No,
he's just looking at you.
someone
Yeah.
else.
Why can't? What's wrong? A little shy over there.
Look at someone else.
So, why can't he look at you?
Oh, wait.
He's gonna look at you and he's going to say,
He looks like he's part of the Blue Man Group.
"What? What?
Look. He's not scary. The Blue Man Group can't hurt you here.
So he has a little bit of a weird pale blue complexion.
You can't make me laugh like this when I'm doing
He's
something,
not like
okay?
hard blue like the Blue Man Group.
Don't compare my boy to the Blue Man Group. It's a pretty fucking easy system to follow.
The Blue Man Group is a hard blue. Wynn is a soft blue.
Yeah.
He's easy on the eyes.
Yeah. Keep.
Oh my god, I'm
the
crying.
Roof off of my man's fucking lips.
Don't think he's easy on the eyes, but
What?
I mean, I guess you do you.
What? Wynn is he's taken aback. He didn't even hear you say that from afar, beyond the gates. But he
I'm
just
sorry.
I know he looks like Voldemort with a mouth.
He does.
Yeah,
And
I
a,
was
and a
gonna say
nose.
that. Wait, okay, hold on. I need to see what he looks like.
Is he in here?
Yes,
Just scroll
he's
past
Win.
the nails.
there you go. That's it.
He's fucking
He is in there.
Voldemort.
He's not
He is
that bad.
Voldemort with a nose.
No, actually,
Pretty
not
much.
even Voldemort. You know what he reminds me of? There's a sci-fi. What the fuck was that called? There's a movie,
He looks
and they
like-
That
look
was a
just
type
like
of
that.
vampire. And
Oh,
it's
is it a
nowhere else
vampire?
from Skyrim. But
Little
yeah,
bit.
I know
Oh.
what you're talking about. It's like a type of just
I've got it.
headless
I've got it.
vampires. And that's a probably some of the zombies from Legend or whatever was in I Am in Legend.
He looks like the combination of Voldemort and Mr. Spock.
Yes. He is going to look at you, Shirali, and he's going to say,
No, stop it.
yes, he needs to. He needs to look at you when he speaks to you.
We can look at the ground.
I just imagine he's just like the wake up guy when he does it. Wake up.
Like
He's
towards the like,
he's going to say, your sister's ailment.
mhm.
Have
What about
you? Do you know anything about it?
What an excellent question.
Because I've seen similar
Um,
symptoms before in some of. Let's not get into how I know, but I have seen them before.
The way I hear Tristan crunching, I'm so,
Just like popcorn.
One.
Mm.
Lunch.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Usually
yeah.
you guys can't hear me, so it must be. And it's coming.
It just loves you extra today.
Apparently. Let me check my settings. Make sure nothing's changed.
Love
Your
you
microphone's extra sensitive today.
Sorry.
Oh, God, stop it.
Did you like that deep voice?
No,
Deep,
no.
sultry, soothing, smooth voice.
Wait, let me try it.
I would run away.
How about now?
That's.
Yes,
I
okay.
mean, yeah, you're good. I don't hear any
Yeah,
crunching.
it changed my voice cancellation from crisp to standard for some reason.
Oh, yeah, I noticed
Okay.
it did it to mine too a couple weeks ago.
Let's see, am I on? Whatever.
Speaking of crunching,
Well, okay. What do we know about? So, it's affected by the presence of luminal earth shards. We have that was easy to deduce.
he looks at you. He says, "The when you say luminous shards, I'm assuming that the latent energies within her fundamentally change in the presence of them. Correct?"
Is that right? Sounds right, but I'm not sure.
He looks at you. He says, "I can speak in more layman terms if you'd like."
Sorry. I think I'm usually on. With most things, I would be on your intellectual level, but my brain, for lack of a better word, has been absolutely fucked by the last month of my life. So information coming in does not get processed and filed away as it should.
He pulls out his
So
notebook.
I'm sure that whatever you're thinking is probably correct.
Pulls out his notebook and he starts like getting ready to take notes.
But
He's like, and by fucked, what do you mean by your mind is fucked?
It means that I'm experiencing gifted kid burnout. Anyway,
Do you consider any of the things you're experiencing to be linked with your sister?
I guess I've never thought about it that way.
He's taking notes.
I try to use a remove curse spell that had no effect.
Takes notes.
And all of my previously, I've attempted to use the protection from evil and good spell
Yeah.
to prevent her, or at least cast out is the wrong word, when she's possessed. And every time I've tried it, I've failed, but it affects something. I just believe the being to be too strong and it overcomes my spells, but it does seem to, if I caught it in a weak moment, maybe, then my spell would work.
Interesting. It sounds to me like, well, if my notes are correct and my assumptions are correct as well, your sister is experiencing some degree of the Long Dart's influence that imparts into all of us, actually. As you probably already know, the assumption is that we're made up of both light and dark, and there's a balance. It seems the balance for her has weighted heavily in one direction. From what you're saying, she hasn't. Is her lifestyle indicative of her current situation? Does she normally do bad things or associate herself with nefarious individuals, criminals?
Yep. Seeing as she's been in prison for more time than she's been out of prison during my lifetime, I would say yes.
So this isn't her. Okay. Allow me to compile some of my notes and correlate a few things and then get back to you. It seems... If you wouldn't mind, I would like to certainly discuss some further experimentation with your sister. I'd like to discern a few things.
Well, from recent experience, I've learned that she doesn't really care about my opinion or what I think. So you're better off asking her yourself, as she probably wouldn't be convinced by me and would most likely be convinced by you. I would believe asking her yourself would be your best course of action in that regard.
He nods and kind of rubs his chin and says, very well, it's not the path I was hoping to take. I figured people would be a little bit more willing.
My sister is very friendly to those who are not me. You will be fine.
Very well. If you say so. And he'll just kind of start making his way towards the western gate. Meanwhile, Ishal, Liliana. Sorry, Liliana, you're outside.
I believe it was Liliana, Sylvan, and Gendry.
Yep. So Gendry is walking closely to you both. He waits until you get a good distance away from the gates and also from potential eavesdropping. As the
Look around
guards
to
are...
make sure there's not a scout looking at us or anything.
Yep. And Gendry
Same
kind of
here.
like dips to the side of the path that leads out, and he hides behind a bit of a rock face, and he says to you, Liliana, he says, "Do me a favor. In the future, if Marcira suggests that she should take the lead, please, please do not let her. I'm following your lead."
Are you saying that? I'm sorry, my mouth is full of chips. 1 second.
Yeah.
Crunch, crunch.
I'm sorry. I'm too busy right now.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Listen,
What kind of chips
Listen.
are they, for the record?
Cape Cod salt and vinegar.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my
that is
God,
correct
yes.
Fucking
answer.
Cape Cod.
Because I finished the Cape Cod barbecue the other night.
And
Um,
the
Gendry's
Cape Cod
just talking
chips.
about Marcy.
Listen,
My wife's name out your fucking
Wise always
mouth.
has them buy one 50% off. Okay, so Marcia. Okay, yeah. Are you saying that Marcia is not a good person to follow?
He looks at you, maybe a little ashamed to even imply that, because you seem to respect her. He'll look at you and
Some reason.
he'll say, "No, I'm merely suggesting that diplomatically we should consider other options." Marcia is of her own mind, and I don't understand it.
Did she really talk that much last time? I feel like she just kind of bowed. She didn't
talked a
really
lot.
talk.
She talked
did
a
she?
little bit. Yeah, she talked a little bit.
She talked more at one time than I've ever heard her talk.
Because I feel like all she did was like bow and say, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, please." And that's basically all. I remember.
No, she also said stuff like that
She also
she's
said Red Brand short.
I think she did kind of mention that before you entered into the encampment, yeah. If I remember correctly.
Well, in the thing, I said, Marcy, he's shorter than you. She goes, "Shut up."
Yeah.
I just imagine just like if the roles were reversed, Marzier would have just entered in there and just like, "Hello there, certified manlit red brands."
Yeah. So so Gendry just says, I am at your command, my lady, but I will always speak my mind on matters of importance such as this. Redbrand is a fearsome warlord. I do not want to be... I don't want to put you or any of your comrades in danger.
It's just so funny to me out of character because I'm fairly sure I was more likely to piss off Red Brand than Marciera was.
You
But
did piss off Red Brand more than
You
Marcy
did.
Brown.
Yeah.
He told you to be silent.
Yeah, and that's
It's
why I'm
not
like,
a- I-
I'm wondering why Geld is sitting here not talking about Marciera when I was over there being a fucking bitch.
Well,
Wait, what did I say?
You called him a sexist.
Here's
Not
the
Geld,
thing.
Gendry, sorry.
This is also on the matter of he knows more about you than Redbrand does. He knows that you are royalty, essentially. Your nobility, sorry, not royalty. And Redbrand, you don't know his stance on nobility quite yet, but you do know that he has some ties with your family.
Which is why I was hidden.
Mm-hmm. And I think in this particular instance, you can assume that he is indifferent, if not maybe slightly favorable to your family and the cause. but you're
His
not
favorite-
sure.
Like Gendry? Or, I'm
Uh,
sorry, who? Red
s-
Brand?
Sorry, Gendry is. Sorry,
His
I was
favorite
talking.
monster.
I was talking about Red Brand towards you.
Really? Because I thought that he would have been against.
Well, you don't. There's a lot that hasn't been revealed yet, but there is a power dynamic that that's at play here.
That's fair. Okay. And so Gendry's saying, and Gendry just doesn't fucking care how I am talking because
Well, see, that's the thing. It's not that he doesn't care how you're talking. It's that he has more of a mind to say stuff about either Shirali or Marcira or anyone else who might be outside of the norm.
Are you telling me I could get away with murder with Gendry?
I'm
One way to
not
find out.
not saying that.
Guys, this is great. I need a man like this in my real life. No,
He's very much attuned to your needs and willing to defend you at all costs.
Oh,
So it's
All right.
literally a servant to your family.
This
oof.
If you
toxic.
murder somebody,
This
he's
is
just gonna
this
help.
is toxic.
A little toxic. Okay.
I say to stay toxic all the time, so I can't knock it.
So I guess should get. I'll take your opinion under advisement. But I think that it was a smart decision to have her go in first, because she's the one that's been dealing with Red Brand, not us.
And we're clearly alive because of that. Something I'm certainly not dismissing. I'm just saying, be careful. You have many enemies.
I do.
Of course you do.
Do I, out of character, do I know of these enemies?
Well, aside from the Venturi, as well as maybe a few outliers, you feel you've kind of been kept in the dark of your family's deeds. And the fact that Gendry is mentioning that you have potential enemies means that maybe there's more to your family lineage than your father has let on.
What kind of enemies?
He looks to you and he says, assassins. Creed-driven zealots. Ones that still hate your father for what he did. How he saved me.
I've been told how he saved Gendry, like in character.
You only heard subtle rumors. But Gendry said
Enemies on all sides, girl.
this could be like an opportunity for him to just come clean and say what exactly happened.
Okay. So you're saying that my father was a hero to your people?
More than that. He was a god to us. Godlike.
My father?
Yes. You see, it wasn't long ago when the Ashen Purge had an iron grip on these lands here in southern Elyssara. I was of the Ironhorn clan. We were one of the last to survive the Purge. If you're not familiar with your history, it was a decree by the higher orders of Elyssara to eliminate the Tiefling clans. They drove us here. We managed to evade their capture and much suffering for as long as we could. But eventually, we were cornered at War God's Pass. Your father led the battalion that was supposed to eliminate us once and for all. And I think that day he showed his humanity to all of us. I think he saw the carnage, he saw the desolation and the destruction that his people had wrought upon us. And I think he took pity on us. And for that, our people survived to this day. We retreated into what is now known as Gold Arbor. It's the last vestige of hope for our people. Most of our population resides there. Your father is a hero to us. He defied the orders he was given, and he let us go.
And yet he cannot defy his own orders for his daughter. Funny.
That is another matter entirely. Ones that are purely for political and beneficial purposes, at least for the family.
And does not my happiness and my freedom count? Or is it only the family's?
To me, of course it does. But to your father, he is a man of tradition, maybe showing a bit of humility from time to time.
Well, it does not matter anyway. I will not be seeing my father again.
I doubt that very much.
Genji, do me a favor and stay out of my business with my father.
He looks to you and he says, I will do as you say. And he approaches you a little bit closer. And he says, Milady, even though I suggest that your father is benevolent and possibly a good man, do not deny that he has made mistakes in the past. Including with you.
She just kind of like looks at him, nods, and then walks away.
And I think that's his little kind of subtle way of saying your dad's not all bad.
Yeah. But she doesn't want to hear that right now. She's still angry.
Right. And he still holds both of you in high regard, and it's kind of hard for him to discern like what he should be prioritizing in his life, because he understands your dad is literally the savior of his people. And
But like for her to hear that people consider her father a god, yeah, she's not happy about that.
Right. And he accepts that you walk away, and he looks to you, Sylvan, and he says, and what of you? Do you have any thoughts? I'm not your enemy, am I?
No. You've given me no reason to think that. I just tend to keep to myself most cases.
Why is
that? I grew up not being very social, kind of by myself most of the time. So, you know, it was just how I grew up, unfortunately.
You seem traditional, standard, like you have this persona you put on when you try to communicate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
I think maybe growing up so disingenuine, you've become disingenuine.
Sylvan will just kind of look down for a moment, and I suppose you're right.
You can see that Veracity, his sword, is just... It's sitting on his hip, and it was slightly glowing at first, but now it's dimmed to nothing. Probably in relation to you letting down your guard and actually telling him a little bit of truth.
What is the sword? Why does it glow again?
So Veracity, he seems to be very in tune with deceit. Deception. Yeah. Any kind of lying or potential for dark ambitions to take hold. It seems this sword has some kind of reaction with that kind of energy.
Why do I feel like Gendry is just going to each party member individually and trying to suss out if they're a problem or not?
Do you blame him?
Like,
He didn't try
first
to
it was
suss- He didn't suss me out. He full on like
that he was
That was
aggressive with you, but then
patient.
but maybe he learned his lesson about being aggressive with you and is now trying a different approach with Sylvan.
Yeah, maybe.
God damn, he couldn't have learned the new approach before he put the sword in my face.
Well, here's the thing. You and your sister are very closely intertwined. Maybe he and his sword were detecting some kind of anomaly between you two. Some kind of deceit.
Yeah, she lies to me all the time. So
You don't need a sword for that.
I need to start lying to her back.
It's
I need
literally
to start
a-
getting my revenge.
It's literally a zone of truth sword.
Yeah, I mean, Sylvan is being genuine.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
He says your companions, they don't really pay you much regard. Do you think you're... What are you to them?
Well, I'd like to say friends. We've spent a long time with each other at this point. Traveling companions, of course, but more so friends. And I don't typically trust many people, but the friends that I do have, I do.
Hold on to that, then.
I will.
This world, it's tough to come by such treasures. He looks over at Liliana, who's probably at this point a good distance away, and he just says, I mean her no harm. I hope you understand.
To be fair, does Sylvan really know Liliana that well either?
I mean, you're the newest member, of course, but like, I still.
sorry.
Aren't I the newest member?
Yeah, technically Wraith is, but you
Oh, I thought you
joined
started
like
after the fact. Sorry.
no Wraith
Within
started.
sessions of each other. Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally 1 or 2 sessions. It was pretty close.
And probably
Oh,
the
fair
equivalent
enough.
of maybe like
Sylvan does
2 or
sorry.
3 game time.
Mm-hmm.
In
Yeah.
context of the campaign, Sylvan and Shirley have known each other the longest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I think
I would say
Sylvan's
so.
only known Liliana for like 3 days at this point.
Only 3
3 or 4.
days.
We,
That's all I need, I
so
guess.
do you not remember when we,
We
were
can be
fake
friends.
girlfriends? We were fake girlfriends to trick the bartender.
Yep.
I
You're
feel
my
like I've
best
known you
friend.
my whole life.
Sylvan, you're my best friend.
Aggressively
And the fact that
start
you
to
don't,
suck
and
at face.
the way,
The next
the
time
way
we
that
need
you
to
don't feel
dress
that
up
way,
and swoon some like bartender, then we can do it together.
Nice.
No, you're my best friend, and I'm very offended that you don't feel the same way. It's very
Bestie.
sad.
Do you want
I
to
know,
be
it's not
BFF?
like we've
Is that what you want, Shirley?
Yeah, I want to have friendship necklaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to join my cult.
Yeah.
The cult
I don't
I'm in.
want to be in your weird cult. I'm sorry.
Why don't you wanna
Join
be
my
in the
cult.
cult? Come on, it's so much
Look,
fun.
Liliana, I mean not Liliana, Shirley, you're not the leader of this. If Sylvan doesn't want it,
joined the
Sylvan
cult.
doesn't want
I
it.
corrected
Yeah,
myself.
it's
I
no
corrected
offense to
myself.
you and
I
to
corrected myself. I said join the cult that I'm in.
it's no offense to you or your beliefs, but it's just not for me.
Yeah, and I wasn't forcing upon it, unlike Shirley.
Also, I said my cult because it's the same. And for me, it's the same thing as saying like my religion. Obviously, it's not my religion, as in like I'm the leader of the religion, but it's the religion that I practice
Fair
in
enough.
that context.
Oh boy,
God,
Tristan's winding something up.
Semantics.
Tristan's
Shirley
making a
Sylvan.
meme.
So,
Here it comes.
I'm assuming that everybody inside eventually makes their way outside. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, fake girlfriends are best friends forever.
Okay.
Sylvan, I'm going to make you a friendship bracelet, whether you like it or not.
Oh man. All right.
I've never
Unconsensual
had a best
friendship
friend
bracelet.
before.
Bracelet
I've
of
never had a
friendship
best friend
protection.
before.
Yep. Just be worried about what it's made out of.
They'll say it was friend. They'll say they were roommates.
Because we're the very best friends.
We can be friends, Shirley. We can be BFFs.
We can be best friends.
Yeah, we can be
I'm
best
gonna make
friends.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make you a friendship necklace.
Okay.
It sounds to me
Yay.
like now there needs to be like a beach scene moment with Sylvan and Trolley.
Yep.
It's like,
We
listen,
used to have
we don't
one
really talk a lot, but you're my best friend.
Just staring up at the sky
No,
on
it's
my
just like-
towel. Look at that
I'm just
cloud.
like,
Look at the duck.
Well, it's just like they're I imagine them both sitting in complete silence, like an hour.
And it would be the
Shirley
most
turning-
glorious hour of silence ever.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah,
hey, look at
and
that cloud.
Shirley would-
Yeah.
And Shirley
Hmm?
would turn and be like, "You're my best friend," and someone's like, "Okay, you're
Yeah.
my best friend, I guess." And then
Ditto.
that's it. That's it. And then it would be another hour of silence.
All right. So
Isn't that what true
when
friendships are?
everybody
You're my best friend.
everybody meets outside of the gates.
Did everybody do what they wanted to in the gates? Like, did they
Yeah.
get to shop like they wanted?
Oh, shopping.
There was
Right.
shopping.
Yeah,
There's
there was
shopping?
there was a little
Yep.
tiny bit of shopping going on.
Geld said
wanna
something
know-
about that.
I don't know. I was just bringing it up if there was the
Yeah.
option for
Does
it.
anybody need any
Oh.
supplies like rations or water or
I'm
Rations.
sure I have a shit ton of rations still.
please make
I wanna
sure that
know-
everyone is to go because this is still a hazardous environment.
I still have 10 rations.
I'm
I
good.
got 7.
I want to know what Marcira is doing with Geld.
Hey.
You want to know what your sister's doing?
Sure, you know what?
I don't think I-
Fuck it. Let's do this. Here we go.
Crowd.
I
There's a
don't think
crowd of
I'd.
people around.
I don't
There's
think
a
I'd want to know
crowd
that information
of
about my
people.
sister.
There's
So-
a crowd of people around. What could she possibly do?
Among
Public
among the tents, the many tents within the encampment, Shirley, you just kind of watch your sister walk off with Geld. They kind of fold into all of these tents, and you're getting a little worried. But meanwhile, as you're
My eye
traveling through
twitches.
Geld, Marcira appears to be a little distant. Her facial expression is one of kind of maybe subtle pondering or contemplation, a little distant. She's looking at all of the people that she walks by and acknowledges some of them, but overall she still seems a little detached.
I'd say Gail will probably speak up and say, I guess you're pondering whether or not you're going to be telling your sister anything.
She looks at you. Roll me an insight.
Yeah, good thing I got advantage on this.
This is a DC of 500.
No, it's not. It's a DC of 1.
19.
I'm just kidding. Still, though, very good. There is a... She's trying to hide a little bit of her emotions, but she's failing. She looks at you with a bit of sorrow. And she says, how could you guess?
Something big just got revealed. And Gamma is probably something you definitely don't want her to know.
She continues to look forward and just nod at a few people that she passes by. And she'll say, she's not ready.
You'll never know if she is unless you take the chance. To us, you don't really owe that much of an explanation. To her, I think she's at least owed it some.
She stops abruptly and turns to you and she says, and what about you?
Even though I'm curious, you really don't owe me it either.
I wish someone could know my whole story, just in case anything does happen to me.
Even though I'll be glad to hear it, I think your sister should be the one. Maybe it'll help help bring back the bond you guys had.
You misunderstand. If she learns, she'll try to prevent it. But if you learn, you have the choice to tell her.
I guess Gail will look into her and just say, help. To help. I shall put my word on it. That's all I can do.
She looks at you with a bit of a squint. And she says, it was like a nightmare. At first it was like a warm sensation. I was swimming, and I could see land just out of reach. I began to swim, but I grew very tired very quickly. And I felt my feet gaining weight, like they were being pulled down. And I began to sink. No matter how hard I struggled to stay afloat, I couldn't resist. The darkness engulfed me, took over me. Everything went black. My vision. There was nothing but to breathe in. And so I did. The darkness overtook me, choked me, changed me. And from there it was just a blur. Like I became something else and lost a piece of myself. And she looks very like cold and almost sweaty and pale as she's explaining this to you.
Do you know much about that entity that took it over you at all?
She looks at you very worried, like her eyes are a bit wide, and she says, it is a will unlike any I've felt before.
Indeed. From what I've known, I've only been told one thing. Never face him. Seeing that you have survived him says a lot.
But aren't you a warden? Don't you have some sort of protection against this nonsense?
Is she openly saying that out loud, or is she saying it quietly?
Oh no, she's, maybe quietly, I guess.
He kind of looks around as she says that, make sure no one's listening in. You see? We have our ways, but sometimes we do with our will. A strong will helps a lot. But he is something different completely.
I have a strong will. I don't know how to stop it.
If we ever get back to where we're going, I definitely will help look for ways. But
Maybe the scholars. Maybe the scholars at Talendor. Do you think?
yes, there should be something I could probably dig up. But always best thing to do is always keep fighting.
I'll try. If only for her. She needs someone. I can't leave her.
And I know she probably doesn't show it that much. She doesn't want to leave you either, I bet.
As an aside, you're also kind of getting, like, from this whole conversation, she's very timid and
Like a complete 180 from how we saw her before.
yeah, she always puts on this sort of strong front, but now that she's talking to you personally, she sounds very vulnerable, very very much shaken up and concerned with what's happening to her and what that will mean for Shirali.
Mm-hmm. Alice is like, also, and don't worry, your sister's also fighting hard for you too. She already tried a bunch of spells.
She says, she shouldn't try so hard. It's not going to work.
Even though I may not have had the same blood relations as you two, but I do know what it is to have a bond with someone you think as family. You will fight. You would die. You would do anything for them.
You're right. I suppose that's her way of saying that.
And if the one who had possessed you had influenced some of your visions, be wary. What he might be showing you might just be to get you into his plans. It may not even be true at all. Just take it with a grain of salt. And strive for the path you want, not the one you see.
Roll me a persuasion.
Can I get advantage because that was crazy good?
You can.
That was
I
such,
might-
yeah.
I
vote-
might just cry if you don't succeed.
I think too that.
That's
Crit.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Did you just convince someone to have a will to live? This is crazy.
Let's go, mother truckers.
She looks at you and she's kind of like stunned, but also accepting of the information. And she says, you're right.
She's right.
She needs me. The world needs me.
He just calmly nods.
She looks at you with a bit of a smile and she says, you should provide your opinion more often. It's really quite helpful.
Yeah, I will try that. Though, I am here to help the party as much as I can.
And I must ask you, as a personal question, from me to you, do you hold your loyalties with the Wardens in high regard? Would you forsake them if it meant doing the greater good?
That is a tough one. To me, they are the family I've only ever known of. I was orphaned, growing up to train and fight for the light. Though, they had instilled the loyalties of always fight to bring the light back. So it had to be something very big for me to switch sides.
Noble of you. And I think she'll smile and just kind of look towards the western horizon. Meanwhile, the others.
Gelt's got a girlfriend.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. Marcira, she has her ways.
Imagining her doing like little Debbie Ryan like hair tuck as like she's talking to him.
Oh, like a little, like a twirling, just like a.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Like, thank you for saving me from myself.
Oh man. All right. Well, as I think that's a good moment for me to use the bathroom. We'll take a quick 5.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And then we'll be right back.
No, crazy. You never play nosy characters though. I feel like you like if it's like we're in an investigation, you will, but you don't gossip with people in every character. And it's like always like me, I'm always like if I'm not in the like scene, I'm like crazy, ask them more questions. And you're like, if you don't want to talk to me, that's fine.
And I guess that's most of the characters I like playing as.
No, and that's fine. I always play. Oh, actually, Zaraphine's Zaraphine's my outlier because I picked Zaraphine for me. Like I actually purposefully made it so that she doesn't talk a lot because at that point I didn't know how to RP. But now all of my characters talk a shit ton and are gossipy and like to hear what everybody's doing.
So yeah, I can also pull that deep shit, and I can do a crazy killer. Tristan can also attest to that too.
Fucking.
I can't wait for the conversation tomorrow of what Rose plans on saying.
Also, I picked up on something this week, and I talked to Matt about it, and he's like, "Oh, you finally picked up on it," because I was like, I think that Laraipe's gonna need to RP something to work through some feelings because I was like, I literally on my way home the other day realized that so her sister is off fucking like from stories, she went into the town and the city by herself. She knew about Laraipe being abused. She never went and picked up Laraipe. So she left Laraipe to her abuse and was just off doing, and I was like, oh, I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, and Matt was like, oh, you finally picked up on that, did you? And I was like, you did it on purpose? And he was like, he's like, I don't usually do things not on purpose. And I was like, fuck you, Match. So this just adds to my theory that her sister might be in league with the queen.
Well, now my running theory is that he's going to kill my adoptive son because I keep writing letters to him and I haven't heard anything back.
Or is he?
Did you tell Matt that you'd like him to write back?
Well,
he might not know.
No.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, here's the thing.
But, yeah.
What if the letters are being intercepted?
That's fair too.
That is also true. That
Yeah,
would be
could
more
be,
likely.
could be intercepted. Or could be just tied up and kidnapped somewhere.
Yeah, he's
at not sending back at all.
Because he's at that school thing where somebody said that they're like overworked. He might be
working.
Oh, the academy.
Well, no, the gnome guy said he's working him like a horse, and I'm like, shit.
Oh shit! I 100% bet letters are being intercepted.
Now Indy's gonna feel bad because he's the one that sent him to the school to begin with. But,
Yeah, like you're talking about the academy, the magic or whatever.
I think so.
the Amethyst Academy, yeah.
100% bet letters are being intercepted to keep him working.
So they're probably stealing my money too, great.
I bet on it.
Yay!
Like I have no
Stealing
knowledge of what Match is planning, but I'm betting on it.
Also, no one said anything about my Princess Bride memes.
I'm
What
sorry.
the first one was?
I thought I did real good. Yeah, the first one is Princess Bride.
I think that looked familiar.
All right,
Yeah, it's the end. No, that's the beginning.
let's get you guys going here. So anyone inside the encampment, if you wish to do any trading of sorts, there's minimal options. As far as basic mundane supplies goes, you're all right. But if you're looking for like crazy shit, like magic items or specific weapons, you're gonna be a little bit more hard pressed.
I want a double-edged sword.
No.
What? I can't get a regular sword?
They have swords.
I think you can
Double-edged
get
sword.
some,
I want adamantite armor.
I think
No,
you can
just-
get some prostitutes if I remember correctly.
Yes,
There
you
was
can
some
get prostitutes, but you cannot get a broadsword.
Can't get. You know, you can't have
What
that
kind of town is
with my
this?
sister. No.
Oh,
You
hold
can't
on.
have
Wait,
the conversation with my
wait.
sister
Can
and
I
then go
speak?
find a prostitute.
No.
Zim, I have a question.
Yes,
You can get broads, but you can't get a broadsword.
correct.
Also, I had to come in on Tristan saying you can get prostitutes.
Because you can. He mentioned it last time.
I did.
No.
They're there.
No. He can't have a nice moment with my sister, setting up romantic development in the future, and then immediately go find a prostitute. I say no.
Hey, I was
will
the one who brought that
stop
up.
you.
Liliana brought that up.
Although, if
Yeah,
you give
Crazy's
a
not the type
sword
of
to a
character to
broad,
go
is it a
sleep.
broadsword?
I'll put a
Crazy's
bra
not
on
the
a sword.
type to sleep with prostitutes, but I just
I
think it's
am,
funny that
he's
that
not.
could.
So,
All right.
what happened to being fake girlfriends? I guess you don't love me anymore.
Does anybody inside
What?
the encampment need to do anything? Want to
I
do
got
anything?
nothing.
Any ideas? Nothing?
God damn, now
Let's-
I want to go get a prostitute. Just for
Let one of the
fuck's
people pick a fight.
You
I
can
got
hire a
nothing.
prostitute to come with you on the adventure.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
Hey, come along. Okay, sure.
I
As long
I
as you're
can
paying
pay
me.
for it for you. I can pay for it
Just
for
the-
you if you'd like.
No.
It's like a
Aw.
silver
I
a
mean,
day.
honestly, I'm like
That's
being
it?
so
That's
real.
cheap.
19 years old. Surely no.
Well, you got to realize that most of these, most of the like sort of lower end jobs of this era, they pay like several copper a day, maybe a couple silver a day if you're like, I don't know, like a bartender or something. You could probably make a few good gold a day, but nothing more than as adventurer level stuff. You guys are like the creme de la creme.
Yep.
You make
We
the
rich.
most money. Yeah.
Yeah, like one gold
God
is
damn it, I
probably
could-
a month's paycheck right there.
I
You
could've
make
been not
more
born
in
at
one
that
adventure than most people would make in like half their lives.
Or heck, or even like a lifetime for them.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was gonna say,
fairly
you do
certain
realize
I'm
that
richer than
Raleigh
most
has,
people
like-
in this town.
time. Molly has pretty much like increased her net worth tenfold in like a month.
You're welcome.
So,
I've lost money.
I didn't have any money to begin with. Like there was no going down.
Tristan's taking the same approach as she does in Baldur's Gate 3.
What?
Everything.
Just spending all things on everything.
It's like
No, I meant lost money as in I'm no longer suckling on daddy's teeth. You know, I
Oh.
ain't got that noble
Oh.
money.
Okay.
whoa. It's like we're doing Oregon Trail and I started as a farmer and Tristan started as a banker and somehow lost all the money.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
The first month.
I spent my money on a ring to get myself a +1 to my AC.
And
Very
I bought
good.
us a house.
Yeah, card house.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of card houses,
Are you guys done in the city? Should we head
Yep.
out?
I think we
yeah, I got
I'm
nothing.
gonna cuddle with my sister in the card house.
Wait,
To kill the
We
colt.
get- well, I don't think we're
Assuming we all
long
got
resting
supplies.
yet. We're
No,
Not with the BFF.
we're not.
no.
oh
I
yeah.
thought you didn't like me
the
anymore.
big furry friend.
It's been 10 minutes since we determined we were BFFs, and all of a sudden you're like, you don't like me anymore. What?
You don't like me enough.
We're not
I do,
BFFs anymore.
When you go out, you'll see like Loripes like using a
mean Loripes?
cantrip, or not
Wait,
Loripes.
Tired.
No,
Sorry,
I was
we
about to
were
say
just
wrong
talking about this.
thing.
Liliana.
Liliana. Sorry, Loripes tomorrow.
Wow.
Liliana is going to be like with either minor illusion or prestidigitation. I don't know which would be, but she's
Prostitigitation?
prestidigitation.
You just remind me
I'm
of
making
that.
Hermione's
progress.
on Laripe. Hermione's on Laripe.
Oh my
This got
god.
crazy.
That was
Is that
amazing.
me
It's got
grabbing
crazy
back
real
the
I
old
can't
terrorist
speak.
monster now?
I'm sorry. Anyways, whatever type of thing, she's going to have she's gonna make balls of light and be chucking them as far as she can. She's just getting some anger out. That is what she's doing right now.
Okay. So,
Oh.
well, when you guys exit the encampment, once the doors are open, I mean, I'm assuming that's when you start chucking the light balls. Or are you doing it in the encampment? I mean, we really need to rely on.
We were outside.
Okay, just making sure. Perfect.
We've been outside where this conversation
Oh.
with Gendry happened and Sylvan. We said we left a while
Right,
ago.
right,
We were
right,
leaving
right,
before
right.
the
Have
others.
you?
Right. Okay, so
This is turning into Thursday
All right,
where
so then-
everything is an innuendo.
magic missile, motes of light everywhere.
Yeah, Shangy.
Charlotte's just like,
Yeah, I
what
bet
the
you like
fuck
that
are you
magic missile,
doing?
don't you?
Everyone else approaches from behind as Liliana seems to be loosing off
Liliana, what the
a
fuck are you
volley
doing?
of light balls.
What the fuck are
Key
you doing?
blast.
What is this game?
Horrifying.
Talking about balls and missiles?
And this is very quickly becoming a not safe for work campaign. So it
You
might,
don't even know. You don't even know.
It's better than
Oh,
heavy
Thursday.
balls.
You come.
Like, you think Wednesday is hump day? No, Thursday is hump day. Like,
I'm listening.
it's bad.
Wednesday.
Oh,
something.
It's bad.
This is just reminding me of the AC/DC song.
That's right.
I love that song.
All right. So now that everyone has regrouped, that's when you see Marcira start to retreat a little bit again into her shell, we'll say. Marcira does this, and Geld, you notice this as well as Shirali. She gets a little bit more timid, a little more quiet.
Oh no. This is not normal.
It's totally normal. What do you care?
No.
And she looks at you, Shirali, and she says, "Well, it's about time. Got your shopping done?
Did you get your shopping done?
I've been out here."
Mm.
Do I hear her say this?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna look back at her, but I'm trying to make friends, so I'm not gonna call her out. But
She
I'm
looks at
gonna
you
look.
with the stern gaze, like, "Don't you fucking dare."
I'll just kind of I'll raise my brows in a way of being like if I didn't want to make myself obvious, like I would be like pulling my hands up, like, oh, okay, whatever, fine by me. But it's just gonna be like my eyebrows just shoot up a tiny bit, and I turn back around.
Okay, perfect.
I do remember the last time we talked about. How do I say it tactfully? I'm not good at saying things tactfully. The last time we spoke about hypothetical romantic entanglements, you became possessed. So I'm not certain that talking about it again would be good, but my curiosity is killing me, so I feel I have to ask.
Romantic entanglements?
We'll discuss this later. And she walks off.
Shirali's just she doesn't want to be mad at Liliana, but like she's like, fuck, I was about to have a good moment and then no.
I don't think she was gonna tell you anyways, but
To have it painfully ripped away. Well, no, that probably not, but doesn't mean a girl can't hope.
I want to lean in to Shirali and be like, "Did your sister partake in the prostitutes?"
No,
Did she
neither
prostitute?
did I, for that matter.
Sorry, what was it that you said, Emily?
No, neither did I. I really hope none of us imbibed? That's not the right word. Partook?
I hope
Is partook a word? Partaked?
I hope not, because I do not
Partook it.
have. I don't actually know the spell for cure disease.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Charlie needs to sit on the ground in the fetal position for a minute to process all the 5-minute conversations that he just had.
The caravan just stops. Trolley's laying on the dirt path. I'm just
I
kidding.
don't want to think about. I don't.
Ah!
I don't want to think about her getting an STI. I don't want to think about it. No, no.
So we will say that trudging forward and conversing
That no
amongst yourselves and just trying to make sense of all the things that have been going on.
That no one got an STI.
Hopefully that, yeah, exactly. That nobody got an STI and that everyone is STI free.
I can confirm. Ritual cast identify on everyone to see if anyone has it.
Just going to, let's see here. Who wants to be my guinea pig?
Always.
You've
I like
been
how-
my guinea pig many times before, Tristan.
I know. I'm always can. I just think it's funny that Crazy offered me up too.
All right, then if you're giving it to Emily, light or dark?
Stop it. Dark.
Ooh, you're lucky.
Gambler. Not gambler's fallacy. It's got to be right one of these times.
I got a 20 on my dark, and I got a 6 on my light. So,
Oh, is
very
that
good.
bad?
No, you're good.
Oh no, it's great.
I'm
Well,
Very
telling
good.
you,
lovely.
my go-to is always dark and high. And I'm right more than half the time.
I guess the taste of men too.
Hey.
All right. So, up ahead, you notice that there's
Get in
a
on the game.
bit of a narrowing in the landmass, and accompanying it is there's a lot of foliage. There's a lot of bushes and palm trees, just a lot of forestation that you'll have to make your way through to get to the other side of Champions Run. And once you do, which doesn't take particularly long, a few hours.
I like forest.
Yeah, everyone likes forests. Let's bring you on over to the map here. You are down
Over the
here.
river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
So you make it into the other side of the southern portions of Elyssara. To your right, you notice right here, I don't know if anyone can see on the map, but there's a craggy, mountainous, I wouldn't even really call it foothills, and I wouldn't really call it a mountain. It's more like a hilly section of the end of Champions Run where the landscape rises a good, you can't see fully from this distance, but at least a couple 100 feet. And there's sort of an outcropping, almost a cliff face that goes from the western edge of this hilly portion and drops down. So if I can kind of describe a little bit better here. Oh, I don't need the turn order. Here we go. So this right here is mostly just kind of hilly. And then right here, there is a ruined tower. And it is
Kinda neat.
built on an outcropping, a rocky outcropping that juts out from the top of this hilly landscape. So the base of the tower is literally a cliff and then just a sheer drop. You don't know specifically what this is, at least at first, but if I could get a quick old history check from people.
I have no idea.
Even if we're not proficient in it.
If you're not proficient, yeah, that's fine.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I'm not-
I mean, I can
never pass a
attempt.
history check.
I mean, I have a nat 20. Don't worry.
It's not bad. I was just singing traveling music while we walk.
Hell yeah.
I
doesn't like a little
gave
traveling
for
music?
love the cherries that have
Is this something that I could get advantage of because of my education?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, hell yeah!
We're on a road to nowhere. Come on and son.
You did better.
Taking that ride to nowhere. We'll take that
love.
Anyways, sorry, that's Talking Heads, by the way. Road to Nowhere. Let's see. So the only person that would get this would be a shawl. This is kind of obscure. And the reason being is that the southern region of Elyssara are not particularly well traveled these days. Back in the day, however, it was a very prominent and thriving civilization that was at the forefront of Elyssara's overall community. But this tower here was one of the first examples of what it means to be defiant in the name of progress. This tower is, well, I wish, Liliana, you had a little bit better of a score here, but Ishal, this tower was managed and maintained by one of the first tiefling clans.
Ooh. Ishal just kind of looks over at the tower and just goes, huh, interesting that this tower is here. It's one of the first tiefling clan towers.
And you know this to be the case because as you remember it in most of the teachings that you've had, as well as some texts that you've read, this particular tower was abandoned long ago, right at the start of the Ashen Purge, when the forces of Lysandrelis as well as Luminethril invaded the southern reaches of Elyssara and pushed past this barricade. This tower was a watchtower as well as a sort of a garrison to keep exterior forces at bay.
I see. Yeah. Well, this is a watchtower that probably was around during like the first, okay, you know what? Out of character, I'll just explain the lore because like that was a lot to digest at once.
Right.
Does him saying that spark anything specific to me?
Actually, yes.
Hell yeah, let's go. Let's just
So-
say I was too angry to really be focusing earlier.
You remember your father talking about needing to invade or at least push past a particular barricade or garrison that was meant to be the one of the most primary defenses of the tiefling battalion. Sorry, that's the wrong word. The tiefling resistance, we'll call it.
How long ago was this again?
This was-
Resistance, if you will.
Yeah, this was during the Ashen Purge, which was about 50... 52? 3
How
years
fucking
ago?
old is my father? Because he's a human, and I'm 30.
Your
And he
father's...
adopted
Well, he's
me.
old then.
You're older?
I'm 32. He
He's old
adopted
then.
me when I was young enough that I don't have any memories before him. But yeah, he like found me and like took me in.
Tristan,
Sounds like he would be
not
old
Tristan.
then. No, he's old. He's probably in his 70s, 80s.
Cool.
I was
Okay.
like,
Sounds good. I was just like, wait a second. This is crazy. All right. So he's just
He's like an elf. He's 200 years old.
so
he
he's
was
adopted me.
yeah, he was absolutely very young when he was under the orders, the direct orders
Okay.
of Luminethril.
Okay.
None of the Purge stuff would have affected. Wouldn't have affected my family, right? It seems like
I would say maybe you were among several of the clans of tieflings that were dispersed or possibly somewhat annihilated. However you want to go about that, you can fill it in yourself or you can leave it up to me. But regardless, you would most assuredly be part of that same lineage, like tied to it, I should say.
I'd say it's more interesting, I think, if I don't know, because Shirali doesn't know.
Okay. So I know of this place from like my father's stories from when he was in.
Yeah, he used to talk about when he first came to this land and that there was supposed to be a bit of resistance at a tower that was near the borders, and that he just remembered them surrendering almost immediately. And he also remembers the stories of the legions that came before him and that slaughtered everybody there, even when they surrendered.
In Deteet.
Let's just say that this tower and what happened here was a catalyst for what he eventually ended up doing at War God's Pass to save the tieflings.
Okay. So he probably didn't like call for it, but he partook or witnessed it.
He came in the aftermath.
Oh, he came in the aftermath. Okay.
So the consensus was that he there were a few commanders and warlords that came before him that essentially eradicated most of the tiefling tribes, and then he was sent in with his battalion to finish the job. There was one final tribe of tieflings that had been on the run and that he had tracked them down, and after witnessing all of the carnage that was wrought by his predecessors, he decided that he didn't want to continue that lineage. So he let them go.
So, and this tower is like right next to us?
Yeah, it's like off in the distance, maybe a couple miles. A few miles. It's on this sort of rocky outcropping just above you. If you can maybe estimate, it's probably a couple 100 feet up in the air along a cliff face.
And how long have we been awake for so far?
For now, it's been probably about 12 hours.
Should we start trying to find shelter? Because that could be a place we could try to shelter.
I go sleep.
You're fairly certain it's abandoned. I mean, that's what at least most of the historical records have claimed. Otherwise,
And I also
go ahead.
selfishly kind of want to look around.
I mean, I was gonna be doing that too. Don't worry.
I was like, I'm a little bit like I just kind of want to go take a little look-see. It's part of my past, both my family and my heritage. But
And
As a
loot. Don't
tiefling.
forget loot.
I mean that too. But yeah. So
Yeah.
should we take rest in the tower?
Yeah, sounds about right. Been up for a while.
Gendry says, I suppose it would be the most practical. Yes, I agree.
And Gendry's around my age, right?
Gendry's maybe a little bit older than you.
A little bit. Like
Probably
weirdly
like-
older? Like, how older?
Maybe 10 years.
Weirdly older. Cool,
That
got
what?
it.
That's not weirdly older.
10 years. I don't care. I guess I am 32. 32 to 42 probably wouldn't be a huge difference. But still.
It's not to the point where like, oh my god, where you're like dating a 90-year-old.
What an eloquent way to describe it.
Oh my
Yes, I
god, his
It is
balls.
that way.
They're dragging on the floor.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I mean, Zim, isn't it like around your age?
Whoa, hey, I am 38.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I always forget you're 10 years older than me.
I mean, I know I don't look it, but
No, I figured, I knew you were in your 30s. I just didn't know quite how, like, if you were like 39 or not.
as long as I continue to look like this into my 50s and 60s, then I'll be fine. Thank you.
That's fair. I look 15 and I'm 28.
You'll look younger if you get your nails done.
You can shut up.
Alright, so I guess we make our way towards the tower.
I mean, I've heard that
Sorry.
age is stored in the
Let
nails.
Making our way to the tower. Okay.
Fucking
Let
fast.
me know that it irritates you, and that was your number.
So, as you... Well, here's the thing.
As we
So-
approach, though, I want to make sure we're on the lookout, just in case it is not empty.
Yes. So, perceptions from everybody, please, on that front. And then you remember that the location that Red Brand had mentioned where the zealots were located was very close.
21, nice.
Very close. Like, probably within a couple of miles. And in fact, when you are on approach to the tower, you're able to discern that you can probably get a good view of the surrounding landscape from the tower. The trek to the tower is not terrible. I'll require an athletics from everybody just to get a little bit of a climb. You can do a
Good.
group check, please. Otherwise, yeah, as long
Can
as
I have
more than
Gendry
half.
carry me?
Gendry's not gonna fucking carry you.
God damn it!
What do
What
you
is
think
the
this
point?
is?
I just am so bad.
Oh.
What is this?
Look,
I can't even use my Tide to Chaos because I've already used that, so I can't use it again until I wild magic search.
Yeah,
Mercy.
can't Geld be plot relevant just this once?
Gel just carries everybody up the slope.
Geld is very plot relevant to me.
Shit, I probably should roll athletics.
Wait, yeah, Geld's like an orc, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't
Yeah.
mean he can
Don't
carry
worry.
everybody.
Don't
He
worry.
could carry me. He could throw me over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
Don't worry. There
Yeah,
is now there is a second carrier among
I made
Oh.
Liliana short like me. I'm just saying.
But we're
I'm
already planning on
5'9".
resting, right? After this,
So,
Yeah.
Yes.
if it helps, I can get. I think it was huge.
Okay, so if you're gonna go huge, I will just say that you automatically succeed.
And
oh
also,
my
I got
god.
with that huge
That
thing.
means
I
two
also got
things.
powerful build. So the things I can carry is one size larger.
Okay.
They're going giant size. I think I did go. I could carry stuff like a gargantuan size.
So you've become a bus for everyone to sit upon.
Hell yeah.
It's like a
I like-
dragon.
I kick my legs a little bit, just having a great time.
Just hanging out on the edge of his hand. Just, yeah. Whoop.
Probably just on his helmet, like, last night I dreamed I was a bottle of ketchup, and you were mustard. Because we were just totally humanity.
So, on approach to the tower, you immediately notice that the structure is built out of really old and weathered stone that is... It doesn't appear to be magical. It doesn't feel magical. None of your senses or perceptions give off the sense that it is magical. But it is very, very old, to the point where it almost kind of has a bit of a magical nature to it. There's like this latent energy that has settled into the foundation and the structure. And when everyone kind of reaches the plateau in which they can safely traverse across to the entryway of the tower and settle in for the evening, they get the sense that you're about to kind of enter into a moment, sort of an era of Elyssaran history that is going to certainly test your skills. I think that's probably where we'll call it for tonight.
Sounds good.
Say, that was a very dramatic line. If that wasn't the end, I was going to be a little disappointed.
You guys are hanging out in a little tower, a little ruined tower. Then you're heading on to another ruined section. In fact, this whole area is ruins. And why is that? Because people are destructive.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, racists. Yeah, they kind of suck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nick Dolboldrock
get to
is
spend-
a... He was a powerful bitch, let me tell you.
And to whoever's watching out there, this DM is actually a tiefling racist, and it's just that he's been hiding it. Hiding it
Whoa. That is an accusation that I wholeheartedly denounce.
I mean, to play devil's advocate, we are sleeping in history. This is kind of like sleeping in the Hagia Sophia, so this is actually kind of lit.
I will say that next session will involve some combat.
Yeah.
You will
Sounds
be
about right.
facing down some zealots, and I will also say that Marcira's token will be duplicated in a manner of speaking so that she represents a number of, well, potential hostages.
Is this going
Hostages?
to be... Is the fight going to be before or after we rest?
It's going to be after you rest.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
God.
Good.
The hostages.
Yes.
What do you speak of?
I can't tell you yet. In fact, you must wait until next session to learn.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's
head
a
out because
whole-
I want to try and cram for this exam I have tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's a
For like an
whole
hour before I go to bed.
Cram for
Yeah.
the exam.
I need to do the same as well. Not for like cramming
I have a
exams,
math
but
exam tomorrow.